The Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2017 SHOT Show is sponsored by Thrunite flashlights and Hawg holsters. Welcome back to the Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2017 SHOT Show. I'm here with Jim with Garmin, and I just happened to walk by and see this. I know you're familiar with Garmin GPS and their watches, but I saw something I think is pretty cool. It's a pretty new product for them. It's called inReach, and it is kind of like a personal locator beacon on steroids, or a sat phone kind of a model, but basically allows you to send text or receive text.
Yes,
send and receive text when there's no cell phone coverage, and it's very cost effective. That's what I thought was really cool about it compared to some of the more traditional models. So Jim, first of all, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us.
My pleasure.
And real quickly, we take a look at these. We've been talking a little bit. So this is the basic model, and it retails the MSRP somewhere around
$399.
$399, which is pretty good compared to a sat phone. And so, what would be the difference between this and a traditional satellite phone?
So the difference between this and a satellite phone, the primary difference is it uses short burst data technology. So it has the ability to really work in austere environments, whether it's heavy tree cover or canyons, those kind of areas. And it's data only, so you text on this device and you can do tracking, you can track your location, you can say two-way text messages, and perhaps most importantly, you always have the ability to press the SOS button. And today we're saving about 2 lives. Every day of the year we end up saving about 2 people around the globe. Yeah,
that is cool. So like a personal locator beacon, if you're anywhere out, you just push the button and it's going to send a signal to the emergency personnel.
Yeah.
But what I thought was cool about it was the fact that it's textable. That means that it'll send a burst of text out. Even if you don't have a signal, if you can't hit the satellite here, it'll keep doing it until you get to a clear area.
It'll keep trying, and that message will go through eventually.
And the other thing I thought was really good was as far as economics go. With a satellite phone, you got to have probably at least $50 a month, because I've looked into it. You have subscription plans as low as $12 to $15 a month on this, and which is pretty cool. So you can just send 10 texts a month.
Yep. Plus,
there's a lot of other texts like if you just need to tell your people at home, hey, we're here. That's free, right? It's got pre-made text.
You can do a thing called pre-canned messages, and you set it up in advance, and you can press the button and send as many of those as you want. And people use it to send messages home. Hey, the kids are all right. We've arrived at camp, or hey, I'm going to be a little bit late.
And it's USB rechargeable, so if you got a solar panel or a battery bank or whatever, you can keep it charged up, and it's good for, like you said, 110 hours with normal use.
Yep, 110 hours. If you're tracking, meaning sending your location to friends, family, loved ones every 10 minutes, it'll run for about 110 hours.
Wow, that has got to be just so cool, because when you're in the backcountry, one of the main things that get people in trouble is the people don't know where they are. They don't really know when they're expected back. They don't know if they got there. And search and rescue teams that have no idea where to start looking if somebody does have a problem.
Right.
So this is if you set it on tracking, this will send somebody your location up to at least 10 minutes ago.
Right.
They'll know where to start looking for you if there is a problem.
And if you press the SOS button, that interval is very quick. So the search and rescue people know exactly where you are. And the beauty of it is because it's two-way, you can tell them the nature of your problem, which really helps the search and rescue team.
Absolutely. And the other thing I thought was cool is if you have a smartphone, you can link this up to your smartphone. You don't have to have a cell signal. You put it on Bluetooth, and this actually communicates. But you got a bigger screen. You can use your text. You can use the features on your phone to help you in a situation like that. Exactly. And then I thought this was also cool. This is the little slightly upgraded version.
Slightly upgraded version. So this version now has topographic maps on it, and that's the primary difference. It'll do all the SOS, all the two-way texting, but it'll also allow you to use the very detailed topographic map, and it comes loaded with maps for North America on it.
Really? The whole North America?
Whole North America.
Wow. So that's a pretty good value in itself.
Yeah.
And then, so if you sync this with your phone, with those maps, the topographic maps will show up on your phone, a little bigger screen.
Yep, you can see them on your phone as well. And I don't know if this will be helpful for the discussion, but the map on the phone is you use it just like any other map on your phone. You can zoom in and out. And the really fun part is when you send a message, you can just use your phone like you were using it texting normally, except it's using the satellite.
Yeah. So if it's my sons or anybody in my scout troop,
they're going to be fast.
They're going to be fast. So
Right.
a lot faster than talking. Well, I think I like to look at new and innovative stuff, and I think this is really cool. I've looked at satellite phones before, and it just did not seem like a cost-effective option for somebody like a scoutmaster, somebody just going out hunting on a typical basis, because they're very expensive for possibly you might need them. The fact that this is under 400 bucks and you can, your subscription's like 12 bucks, I thought that's really what drew me to this, and I think it could be a really cool option. So Jim, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. Thank you very much. This is really cool. And thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I would like to take just a minute to thank Thrunite Flashlights and Hawg Holsters for sponsoring this coverage of the 2017 SHOT Show. I gotta tell you, I bought my first Thrunite flashlight about 3 years ago. It was the TN12 version, I remember. I was really impressed with the quality of that flashlight, and I've since developed a relationship with Thrunite and reviewed a lot of their gear. I just really think they do a great job of providing exceptional value and really cutting-edge flashlight technology. My current everyday carry flashlight I've been carrying for, I don't know, at least a year is the TC12, which is kind of like the rechargeable version of the TN12. I highly recommend this. They've actually got a new version coming out I'll be doing a review on soon, but this is an excellent, excellent flashlight. I think if you're looking for a really high-quality, high-value flashlight, you can't go wrong with a Thrunite. They just really have impressed me with the level of value that they provide in a really nice flashlight. They're also kind enough, by the way, as you can see, to hook me up with this really cool shirt. I'd also like to thank John over at Hawg Holsters. John makes these really nice puller in the waistband Kydex holsters. This is the carbon fiber bling model, which feature the ulti-clip retention system, which I really like. As I said before, this is absolutely my go-to holster, the best holster I've ever used, so I highly encourage you to go check them out too. But anyway, once again, I will put links to Thrunite flashlights and Hawg holsters below. I think they are both excellent examples of the kind of companies that I can feel 100% confident in recommending to you, because not only do I use them every day in my own life, but I just think they are very, very good stuff. So once again, thanks to both Thrunite flashlights and Hawg holsters for sponsoring this coverage of the 2017 SHOT Show. And as always, thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing this video with all your friends. Thank you so very much for doing all your Amazon shopping through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. I'll see you next time.